Saigon is the largest and most populous city in Vietnam, attracting many tourists with many interesting experiences. The majestic high-rise buildings are located close together, the large shopping centers are bustling with buyers and sellers, the high-class but no less ancient villas, or the traditional markets that have existed for hundreds of years are extremely attractive. Coming to Saigon, visitors will also have the opportunity to experience very interesting tourist areas such as cruising along the Saigon River by yacht, walking on Bui Vien Western Street, a street that never sleeps at night with a diverse culinary culture, blending many regions of Vietnam and internationally, with many unique identities. During our journey to the south, we visited Saigon at the end of the year, when the whole city was preparing to welcome the new year. This is a city that was designed by the French colonial period according to the European model and was known as the Pearl of the Far East. For nearly 400 years, Saigon has witnessed many historical events, many ups and downs of the country. For us, those who were born and raised in this city, Saigon is our childhood, a distant memory from our youth. Now, returning after 40 years away, we are like travelers revisiting our homeland, filled with emotion as we witness a bustling Saigon day and night. A popular tourist destination in Saigon among young people is Bui Vien Western Street, where visitors can enjoy many dishes and experience bustling nightlife activities. According to our research, Bui Vien Walking Street, located in Pham Ngolau Ward, District 1, City, Ho Chi Minh City, officially opened in mid-August 2017. Before becoming a walking street, Bui Vien Street was known as a famous backpacker area, due to the large number of foreign tourists, mainly from Western countries, gathering here. The already bustling street has now become even more crowded and vibrant. Bui Vien Street prohibits vehicles from circulating on a stretch of about 500 m, from Da Tom Street to Du Quang Dau Street, from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. the next day on weekends, to serve entertainment activities such as food stalls, folk games, art performances and street performances. Bui Vien Walking Street on weekends becomes more bustling than ever thanks to unique and attractive entertainment activities. Many art performances from the sidewalk to the middle of the street attract the attention of many tourists, creating an extremely vibrant atmosphere. Folk games especially attract the curiosity of international tourists. Bui Vien Walking Street also gathers many restaurants and eateries, from luxury to affordable, creating an extremely diverse and rich culinary area. There are many typical dishes that cannot be found anywhere else but Bui Vien Walking Street. These are street vendors, food carts running along the street, selling all kinds of dishes, from fruit juice, fried corn, grilled potatoes to specialties of the three regions of Vietnam. Right next to Notre Dame Cathedral is the Saigon Central Post Office, where visitors can admire the fusion of Western and Eastern cultures in every architectural line and sculpture. Saigon Post Office is one of the famous tourist destinations of the city, attracting hundreds of thousands of domestic and foreign visitors every year. We visited the Saigon Central Post Office, a typical architectural work located at 2 Cong Xa Paris Square District 1. This building was built by the French between 1886 and 1891, with European architectural style combined with Oriental decoration. Along with the Notre Dame Cathedral opposite, the Saigon Central Post Office is one of the most beautiful examples of Renaissance architecture in Vietnam. Stepping inside, we saw two high walls hanging two historical maps of Saigon. The Gothic architecture of the building along with the classic-style service counters created an impressive nostalgic space. And more than 35 customer service counters. Currently, there are also counters selling souvenirs and handicrafts with strong Vietnamese identity. Existing on this land for more than 150 years, Saigon Central Post Office has witnessed countless ups and downs of history, many fluctuations and changes taking place in this southern city of the country. Entering the post office, it feels like time is slowing down. Because in any corner, visitors can catch a glimpse of old Saigon. Along both sides of the building's corridor are thousands of souvenir products, postcards about Vietnam in general and Saigon in particular, for sale for visitors to easily find and buy as souvenirs. Outside the post office, the front of the building is decorated in rectangular panels, on which are listed the names of the inventors of the telegraph and electricity industries. On the arc of the house is a large clock, and right below it still preserves the year of construction and inauguration of the building. Saigon Book Street, opened in January 2016, is a destination for special food. This book-selling area is located on Nguyen Van Binh Street, Ben Nay Ward, District 1, right next to the Central Post Office. The activity space in the book street includes about 24 stalls designed along the road behind the District 1 administrative headquarters. In addition, there are book cafes, 3 kiosks selling books, newspapers, magazines, and cultural items. There is also a playground for children, an area displaying, exhibiting books, newspapers, pictures, and items according to each theme each month. In particular, there is an area for buying and selling old books, cultural items, and rare collections. The book street in the post office area is about 144 meters long, designed with diverse stalls, serving fast food, along with many spaces for organizing promotional activities, academic exchanges, and community culture. One of the historical witnesses bearing the French mark in Saigon is Notre Dame Cathedral. This building has been in the city since the late 19th century and still retains its original French architecture, with red-tiled roofs and 2 towering bell towers. In front of the church is a park, where the statue of Our Lady of Peace, a sacred symbol of peace, is located. It can be said that this is the most iconic cathedral of Saigon in particular and of Vietnam in general. However, when we arrived, the cathedral was in the process of restoration. After many years of use, the church had deteriorated and was quite damaged. This is an elaborate and grand restoration project, requiring many years to restore while still preserving its original historical and artistic values. Therefore, we invite you to join us in learning a little more about Notre Dame Cathedral. The official name of the cathedral is the Cathedral Basilica of Our Lady of the Immaculate Conception, but it is often shortened to Notre Dame Cathedral. The church was built in 1877 and completed after 3 years. In 1958, the Saigon Diocese ordered a statue of Our Lady of Peace made of white Italian Carrara marble. The statue was loaded onto a ship at the port of Genoa, Italy, on January 8, 1959, and transported to Vietnam, arriving at Saigon port on February 15, 1959. The next day, Cardinal Agagianian from Rome arrived in Saigon and blessed the statue on the afternoon of February 17, 1959. And on December 5, 1959, the Holy See of Rome officially elevated the Saigon Cathedral to the rank of minor basilica. From then on, the official name was Saigon Notre Dame Basilica. We had the opportunity to witness the night scene on the Saigon River, where the lights from the buildings along the shore reflect on the shimmering water, making the whole area more magical and romantic than ever. We were at a floating restaurant on a cruise ship running along the river. Here, visitors can not only enjoy delicious and rich cuisine, but also relax and watch Saigon City at night after a tiring day of work. Thanks to the charming river space, along with music and dance performances and delicious dishes, the evening on the ship truly brings romantic, happy, and meaningful moments. The restaurant on the ship serves a variety of Asian and European. Not only cuisine, visitors can also enjoy entertainment such as solo performances, concerts, singing and dancing, performed on the ship. The ship has 3 floors, including floors 1 and 2 are for live music, traditional and modern dances. Floors 3 are for concerts, circus, and dance performances, which are very lively and attractive. From the cruise ship, we can see the Saigon River at night, like a soft silk strip of light embracing the city. During our journey to the south, we have passed many rivers at night, but each river brings a different mood, the mood of a traveler in a foreign land. The ship takes us along the Saigon River, through the rhythms of urban life. From the river, the ship turns to Ben Nay Canal, along the east-west avenue. From here, the ship slows down so that visitors have time to feel and contemplate the beauty of the city lit up, sparkling, bright and charming. When cruising on the Saigon River, we seemed to see another Saigon, a city at night full of light, splendor, and lyricism, a unique beauty that cannot be confused. After 3 days of visiting Saigon, we said goodbye to this beloved city. We witnessed a Saigon that never sleeps, all day and night. A Saigon that is bustling, noisy, vibrant during the day with life all around, and behind that rhythm of life are friendly, sociable people, coming from all walks of life. Saigon at night is truly fascinating. On the streets, the worries and troubles of everyday life seem to be dispelled, to make way for a peaceful Saigon at night. Before leaving Saigon, we took a tour around the Notre Dame Cathedral and city center. We walked very slowly, as if we wanted to prolong the time, to hold on to the last moments with beloved Saigon. In the heart of bustling Saigon, we heard the echo of the song. Saigon is so beautiful, Saigon oh. And we clearly felt that Saigon always invites those who have never been there, and bids farewell to those who are about to leave. We were moved every time we remembered this city. There were times when we missed it so much that each street, each neighborhood, although it had changed, still vaguely resembled the past, still carrying within it the soul of Saigon, in the ups and downs of life of those who were far away from home. One of the most crowded places in Saigon when night falls is Nguyen Hue Walking Street, a long street reserved for pedestrians only. On both sides of the street are restaurants, cafes, and entertainment centers, attracting many young people and tourists. This is considered the busiest center of the city at night. Right in the heart of Saigon, Nguyen Hue Walking Street is a very special space. You can see around us here, it's almost 8 p.m., a lot of people have come here to walk and relax. They walk around the street, gather, chat, sing. Now, we invite you to join us on a tour around Nguyen Hue Walking Street, to explore the vibrant atmosphere and street culture here. This is a panoramic view of Nguyen Hue Walking Street at night, where tourists and city residents gather, have fun, take photos, and experience the atmosphere of Saigon in the most authentic way. In the middle of crowded Saigon, visitors can find an open space in Nguyen Hue Walking Street to walk around at night. Nguyen Hue Street has a long history, more than 130 years. In 1887, during the French colonial period, the authorities built a wide avenue called Charner Avenue, later renamed Sana. In 1956, the government renamed the street Nguyen Hue Avenue, and that name has remained the same to this day. Until the end of the 20th century, Nguyen Hue Street was still the place where the city's main spring flower market took place every Lunar New Year. After a period of interruption, especially since the Lunar New Year in 2004, Nguyen Hue Flower Market was restored, but with a completely new look. Also from that year, on the occasion of Tet, Nguyen Hue Street had another name, Nguyen Hue Flower Street. In April 2015, Saigon City inaugurated the Nguyen Hue Walking Square with a length of 670 m and a width of 64 m. By 2019, this area continued to be redesigned and built into a fountain with a circular lake, bearing the image of the old Saigon trumpet roundabout. According to many city residents, the place that attracts the most young people today is probably no other than Nguyen Hue Walking Street. Every night, this street attracts hundreds of visitors to walk, play, sing, and do outdoor activities. Most of them are young people, families with their children, and foreign tourists, creating a joyful and bustling atmosphere every night, especially on weekends and major holidays of the year. One of the famous tourist destinations in Saigon that many tourists often visit is Ben Ton Market. This is a market located right in the city center, with 4 sides bordering major roads, convenient for travel. Located right in the center of Saigon City, most Vietnamese people certainly know Ben Ton Market. This is a historical symbol, closely associated with the development of Saigon and Vietnam. Now, please join us inside to explore Ben Ton Market. This is a panoramic view of Ben Ton Market, a market that has been deeply engraved in the memories of many generations of Saigon people. This market has existed since before the French colonial period. Initially, the market was located on the bank of the Ben Nay River, next to Gia Dinh Citadel, so it was called Benton Market by the local people and visitors. In 1911, the French government decided to move the market to its current location. Benton Market began construction in 1912, and by the end of March 1914 it was completed and put into operation, and has been operating continuously to this day. The current location with 4 gates, east, west, south, and north of Benton Market has been a fixed location for over 100 years. The old market was degraded and collapsed, so the French decided to move the market from near the Ben Nay River to near the train station to Maidho, and rebuild it from scratch. Since then, Benton Market has not only been a shopping center, but also a witness to many historical events, as well as a place for many generations of residents in Saigon. We stepped inside the market, witnessing a lively atmosphere, considered the largest market in the south. Every day, the market attracts a large number of visitors from many countries, with all skin colors and nationalities. With an area of over 13,000 square meters, Benton Market has many stalls selling clothes, fabrics, shoes, fashion, handicrafts, etc. Wandering through the stalls, visitors will be overwhelmed by the diversity of goods, skillfully and abundantly displayed. I continued to visit the food court of Benton Market, a familiar address not only to domestic people, but also to international tourists. The food court is quite large, with many stalls selling all kinds of dishes, rice, cakes, sweet soup, coconut water. When coming here, visitors can easily feel the rich, diverse, and traditional cuisine. This is the whole view of the food court at Benton Market, where the goods are always fresh, diverse, with many rare specialties such as off-season vegetables and fruits, imported fruits, fresh seafood, abalone, shark fin, sea cucumber. The soul of Benton Market lies right in the market house, where urban life takes place vividly through each interaction between buyers and sellers, very flexible and full of Saigon. The Benton Night Market area is located right in the heart of District 1, on 4 streets. Phan Chu Trinh, Phan Boi Chau, Lu Van Lang, Nguyen and Ninh. Opposite the east gate and west gate of the market. From 7 p.m., the shops inside the main market close, making way for the Benton Night Market. Visitors to the night market are often those who love the unique culture of Saigon, or looking to buy souvenirs for relatives. The night market is also a familiar destination for young people, after a tiring day of studying, working, and making a living. In addition, Benton Night Market also has many handicrafts skillfully crafted by Vietnamese artisans. Finally, the night food court of Benton Market is a unique feature that cannot be missed, attracting domestic and foreign visitors with traditional dishes, with typical folk flavors of many regions of Vietnam.